Across the globe, giants of engineering clash with the raw power of logistics in a high-stakes dance of precision and muscle. From a 140-ton derator thundering through Yorkshire to a record-shattering 1,500-ton hydrocracking unit crawling across Lithuania, these epic hauls redefine what's possible. Buckle up for a front-row seat to the grit, ingenuity, and sheer force behind the world's heaviest moves. A heavy-duty feat. Collett & Sons tackle the derator haul. In South Yorkshire, Charles Thompson Ltd., a master of process plant engineering, entrusted Collett & Sons with a formidable challenge, transporting a 140-ton derator vessel to Immingham Dock. This wasn't a run-of-the-mill job. Collett & Sons, a heavy haulage titan with decades of experience, brought their A-game to maneuver this beast of engineering. The vessel, critical for stripping gases from liquids in industrial systems, demanded a journey as robust as its purpose. Starting at Charles Thompson's facility in Mexborough, the route snaked through Yorkshire's roads before hitting the docks, a key hub on the Humber estuary. Collett's fleet, boasting specialized trailers and hydraulic lifting gear, growled into action, weaving through tight turns and rural stretches with the precision of a seasoned crew. At Immingham, the UK's largest port by tonnage, the vessel was primed for its next leg, likely bound for a global industrial stage. It's a gritty showcase of logistics muscle, blending South Yorkshire's industrial roots with Collett's transport wizardry, all converging at the bustling docks. A giant set sail, Asta Hanstein's epic journey. On April 26, 2017, a Leviathan left South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries shipyard, Statoil's Asta Hanstein Spar, the world's largest and Norway's first. At 14,500 nautical miles, its 2-month voyage aboard Biscay's Dockwise Vanguard, a heavy transport vessel built for giants, was a slow burn toward history, bound for the Norwegian Sea. This 25,000-ton spar hull would later float off, awaiting a catamaran float over to mate with its topsides by year's end. Once commissioned, it'll be towed to the Asta Hanstein field, moored in a record-breaking 1,300-meter depth, eclipsing Shell's 900-meter Ormenlang. This isn't just a rig. It's a trailblazer, ushering Norway into deep-water frontiers with firsts like steel catenary risers, synthetic rope moorings, and reel-laid mechanically lined pipe. Due online in 2018, the Spar's journey from shipyard to seabed is a masterclass in maritime muscle and Nordic ambition, navigating storms and swells to anchor a new era of offshore energy in waters that don't forgive the faint-hearted. Prestige building removals redefines the game. Moving buildings isn't just about muscle, it's about precision, power, and the right equipment. Prestige Building Removals relies on the formidable Peterbilt 389 paired with a cutting-edge TRT modular ESS house trailer to get the job done. This isn't your average heavy haul setup. The Peterbilt 389, rated for 150 tons, is built for extreme loads, equipped with a Cummins engine and Road Ranger transmission for unmatched power. Its Meritor axles with interaxle diff locks and cross locks ensure stability on uneven terrain, while the air-track suspension smooths out even the roughest roads. The TRT trailer itself is a marvel of engineering. Its ESS electronic steering system delivers precise maneuverability, essential when navigating narrow plots or tight urban streets. The modular design, enhanced by Quick Connect technology, allows for rapid assembly, cutting setup times to as little as 20 minutes. But with this power comes immense danger. Hauling entire buildings means balancing enormous weights at high centers of gravity, where even the smallest miscalculation could lead to catastrophic consequences. It's high-stakes work that demands flawless execution. Beams of ambition. Banagher's giants reach South Kyle. From the skilled hands at Banagher Precast Concrete in Ireland, a set of pre-stressed bridge beams, some of the longest and heaviest ever made for a renewable energy project, embarked on an epic journey. Shipped from Liverpool's P&O docks, these colossal structures crossed the Irish Sea to the South Kyle Wind Farm, a £320 million, 50-turbine powerhouse south of Dalmellington, Scotland, designed to support vital infrastructure for a site set to power 170,000 homes. The beams demanded a flawless haul through tight rural roads and unpredictable weather. On arrival, Forsyth of Denny and McNally's heavy crane hire unleashed their heavy lifting prowess. With cranes like the Libra models, capable of hoisting massive loads, and over 60 years of combined expertise, the teams unloaded each beam with breathtaking precision, The operation blended raw power and finesse, placing the giants exactly where the wind farm's future takes root. It's a tale of Irish engineering meeting Scottish grit, a fusion that's quietly laying the foundation for a greener tomorrow as the project surges toward completion. Heavy-duty haul, Poland to Dundee's Baldovie estate. A massive tank, forged in Poland by Parole, recently rolled into Dundee's Baldovie industrial estate, destined for the city's new incinerator. This wasn't your average delivery. The sheer size and weight of the load turned heads and required a full-scale operation to get it from Poland to Scotland. Limer's Assist took the lead, orchestrating the escort with precision across borders and through the UK's winding roads. Partnering with Reliable, a local outfit with deep knowledge of Dundee streets, they ensured every turn was calculated. This wasn't just a job for the haulage crews. Police Scotland stepped in, classifying it as a special order movement due to its oversized specs. The convoy snaked its way to the industrial estate, where the tank will soon bolster the incinerator's capacity to tackle waste and generate energy. It's a gritty, behind-the-scenes effort that showcases the muscle of international logistics and the quiet coordination that keeps projects like this alive, with the Baldovie site now gearing up for its next chapter. A Titan's voyage, the Tesmek Trencher's heavy haul. The Tesmek Trencher, a 140-ton behemoth built for slicing through earth like butter, recently wrapped up its duty at a rugged work site. Its next mission? A journey to the port for a sea voyage, and moving this giant was no small feat. Enter the Goldhofer THP/SL trailer, a modular marvel designed for the heaviest loads, paired with the MAN TGX 680 WSK, a powerhouse truck boasting a 680 horsepower engine and reinforced axles for brutal hauls. Together, they formed a convoy that turned heads as it rumbled from the site. The THP/SL's hydraulic suspension and multi-axle setup hugged the road, distributing the trencher's weight with precision through every twist and turn. The MAN TGX 680, with its WSK heavy-duty config, growled under the strain but never faltered. Reaching the port, the trencher was prepped for its ocean leg, a testament to seamless logistics. From dirt to dock, this haul showcased engineering muscle and coordination at its finest, with the sea now calling. Power play. Transformer trek to the hydroelectric tunnel. Deep within the construction of a hydroelectric dam, a critical transformer, vital for converting the dam's raw energy into usable power, needed precise placement inside a tunnel. This wasn't a job for the faint-hearted. Weighing in at a hefty tonnage, the transformer demanded a specialized lift and transport operation. Hydraulic jacks, engineered for heavy-duty lifting, were deployed to hoist the beast from its delivery point. With a synchronized push, the jacks elevated it just enough to slide onto a custom lowboy trailer, rigged for the tight confines of the tunnel. The haul was slow and deliberate, navigating the narrow, damp passage where every inch mattered. Once at the site, the unloading flipped the script. Hydraulic jacks again took center stage, easing the transformer off the trailer and onto its foundation with millimeter precision. This dance of steel and hydraulics showcased the raw power and finesse required to keep a hydroelectric project humming, blending brute strength with the finesse of a skilled crew in a space where nature and engineering collide. Lithuania's heavyweight champion, the RHCU's record-breaking arrival. The Orlen Lietuva refinery in Mažeikiai, Lithuania, stands as the Baltic region's sole refining hub, and its latest upgrade is rewriting the record books. A key piece of this ambitious modernization, a residue hydrocracking unit, RHCU, rolled in to boost greener fuel production and ramp up capacity. At 1,500 tons and soaring over 50 meters tall, this isn't just equipment. It's a titan of engineering. Orlen tapped Mammoet, heavy lift wizards with a history at the site, to tackle the Herculean task of getting it there. From Italy, where it was forged, the RHCU crossed seas to Klaipėda's port, then lumbered 145 kilometers by road, mostly at night, on 88 axle lines of trailers, clocking a glacial 3 to 5 kilometers per hour. Mammoet's crew didn't just move it, they shattered Lithuania's record for the heaviest load ever transported, topping it off with the country's first gantry crane lift. Now in place, this giant is set to transform the refinery's output, proving that big risks yield even bigger rewards in the push for sustainability. Spinning the future, subsea cables meet SBMTs. Offshore wind farms don't power homes by magic, they need a lifeline to the grid, and that's where subsea cables come in. These vital links, stretching kilometers beneath the waves, start their journey wound tight on massive spools for ship transport. Enter the SBMTs, self-propelled modular transporters, a game-changer in cable spooling. At a coastal staging site, engineers load a giant reel onto the SBMT's platform, then set it spinning. With uncanny precision, the SBMT rotates in place, winding the cable onto the spool like thread on a bobbin. It's a slow, hypnotic dance of tech and torque, each turn prepping the reel for its sea voyage to connect turbines to shore. These modular rigs, bristling with axles and hydraulic muscle, handle the weight and balance effortlessly, turning a logistical puzzle into a smooth operation. As renewable energy surges, this clever twist on SBMT tech keeps the cables rolling, literally, bridging the gap between offshore power and the land-based grid with a method as mesmerizing as it is efficient. Crushing limits, Mammoet's daring relocation at A.R. Wilson Quarry. At the A.R. Wilson Quarry in Aromas, California, Mammoet took on a beast, relocating a 690 metric ton granite rock crusher, nicknamed the Krupp, and its 152-meter conveyor down a 120-foot drop across a mile-long path. Granitrock, running the quarry since 1900, had lost control trying to drive this rare rubber wheel crusher downhill when brakes failed. Mammoet stepped in with a slick plan. Keep it whole using 30 axle lines of SBMTs, avoiding the teardown others suggested. Over 5 days, hydraulic climbing jacks hoisted the one of two global rarity, while a 450 MTE gantry and skid system guided the conveyor, split into head, tail, and midsections to the -20 elevation. Rain or shine, the crew shifted pieces with precision, aligning the full line by day 3. On day 4, SBMTs rolled the Krupp down, and by nightfall on day 5, it was jacked onto its new base. Downtime slashed, safety locked in. Mammoet wrapped it on schedule, securing another 100 years of quarry life with a move as bold as the California landscape. Racing against gravity, the SL 900/32 shapes a 350 kilometers per hour future. The roar of a 350 kilometers per hour high-speed railway project echoes near the Machong double-span bridge, where the SL 900/32 bridge girder erection machine reigns supreme. This 700-ton titan, juggling loads exceeding 800 tons, plants concrete-filled beams with ruthless efficiency. 4 hydraulic jacks, 2 per side, anchor each move, easing girders onto pillars like the Zero Pillar, hugging a squat mountain ridge. No bridge crane dares intrude. A lone material hauler lurks 300 to 400 meters off, while the SL 900/32 inches forward at a deliberate 3 to 5 kilometers per hour. Workers dart beneath, adjusting support legs that dangle midair or lean against soda pillars, some scaling ladders to the deck as concrete sets. By late afternoon, at 4:48 p.m., the beast pauses, cooling after 2 hours of relentless grind, its front wheels spinning free, conveyor belts churning nearby. It's a gritty clash of precision and power, with foremen tweaking heights and apprentices wrestling water-soaked tools. This isn't just construction. It's a relentless push to stitch a high-speed artery through terrain that fights back at every turn. Norway's power push, Statnet's transformer trek. In Norway's rugged southeast, Statnet, the nation's grid maestro, orchestrated a colossal feat, transporting 5 400-ton transformers to power plants in Arendal, Bamble, and Grenland. Each beast rolled on 128 wheels, a sprawling rig designed to tame the country's notoriously narrow roads. Flanked by mountains and plagued by stretches of crumbling pavement, this wasn't a Sunday drive. The haul demanded grit and precision, weaving through tight passes where a misstep could spell disaster. Statnet's crews leaned on specialized trailers, likely side girder decks or SBMTs, spreading the load to keep the wheels from sinking into the battered asphalt. These transformers, destined to juice up hydroelectric hubs, faced a gauntlet of steep inclines and weather-worn paths, a testament to Norway's wild terrain. With each trip, the team dodged logistical nightmares, proving that even on roads barely clinging to the cliffs, they could deliver the backbone of a greener grid. It's raw engineering metal, Norwegian style, quietly powering the future through a landscape that doesn't yield easy. The rumble of these massive hauls doesn't stop here. Across rugged terrains and tight city streets, more extreme machines are gearing up to tackle jaw-dropping feats of their own. Stick around, because the next videos will thrust you straight into the action, showcasing the raw power and daring precision behind the world's most epic operations.